What is going on, YouTube? You are back with the Prez out here in Juniper Park today. Today's video I'm going to be talking to you about what is the ideal training frequency depending on your given goal. So if you're in the gym working out right now, and I'm talking about whether you're in the gym lifting weights, outside training calisthenics, outside trying to work on your running, you're always going to have a set goal, right? Whether that is you want to gain muscle and gain size and get bigger, or if you want to lose body fat, cut down and get shredded. Pretty much everybody in the gym that's training, whether, like I said, whether you're in the gym or in the park or outside, you're going to be falling into one of those categories, right? Either you want to get bigger, stronger, more muscle, or leaner, less body fat, more aesthetic, right? The difference between these two types of goals is going to be about how we should go about them and the ideal training frequency to accomplish set goals. So let's start with the goal of your goal is you want to gain size, right? You want to gain weight. Most people are going to be going about this wrong, right? Everyone's going to think more is better in this situation, right? Oh, my goal is to gain 10 pounds of muscle. Let's train every single day. That is going to be counterproductive to that goal. So if your goal is to put on as much muscle and as much quality size as possible, I'm not talking about body fat, I'm talking about gain as much muscle as possible, more often than not, less is going to be best for you guys. When I say less is best, I mean less training frequency and more recovery. Because if you're training 5-6 days a week, you're going to have to exponentially eat almost double the amount of calories that you would have if you're training 3 times a week. Reason being, the more you train, the more you're going to be burning, the more stress you're going to be placing on the body, the more recovery is going to become even more important. So if you want to gain muscle, ideally I would recommend, depending, if you're a complete beginner, first time in the gym, your goal is to gain size, I would say train 2 days a week to start. 2 days a week, get your body conditioned at that, focusing on the main compound lifts, deadlifting, squatting, bench press, overhead press, and a rowing variation, right? Those 5 exercises are going to give you the most bang for your buck. They're going to stimulate the most muscle fibers per lift, meaning each one of those movements are going to recruit more muscle fibers, and those type 2 muscle fibers, which are responsible for growth, more than any other exercise, right? More than any isolation type exercise that you guys could do. Now, if you're training in the park and you're not in the gym, the equivalent would be a pull-up, a dip, a push-up, still a squat, and still a row. You're still going to be getting those high motor unit threshold exercises, which are going to give you the most bang for your buck. Now, if you wanted to train Monday through Friday and your goal is to gain weight, you would have to eat a lot more calories, making that weight gain, that muscle gain a lot harder. It's a lot easier to gain muscle when you can recover and rest. So like I said, ideally, if you're a complete beginner, I would recommend training 2 days a week, full body. Monday, Thursday, resting the rest of the week, right? You guys want to do something on those other off days? Do planks, go work on your abs. But the best bang for your buck that you're going to get if you're a complete beginner, 2 days a week is going to give you more than enough stimulus to start producing a lot of muscle gains. And when you're a beginner, there's always room for growth, right? So you start out at 2 days a week, get really good at that, build on your recovery, and then start training 3 days a week max. Monday, Wednesday, Friday type routine. Full body Monday, full body Wednesday, full body Friday. That's going to give you 4 days of recovery, 4 days for those muscles and for your body to come back bigger and stronger for the next workout. If you're somebody who wants to gain weight, like I said, training every day is going to be counterproductive because you're just going to be burning. Now, on this other side of the spectrum now, if your goal is to cut and you want to lose body fat, that's when I would say the training will become more frequent. You can get more routine workouts in. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can split it up. Push day on Monday, pull day on Tuesday, leg day on Wednesday, off day on Thursday, upper body Friday, lower body Saturday. That's a 5-day split right there where you're training each body part 2 times a week, allowing for high frequency, high volume, and allowing you to train 5 times a week, right? Like I said, the more you train, the more you're going to be burning, the more recovery is going to be important. But if your goal, again, is to lean out, you don't have to worry about recovering and eating more calories. You have to worry about burning more calories than you're intaking on a daily basis. And being able to train 5 days a week is going to make burning those calories a lot easier. Not that I'm saying that you should go into your workout looking to burn calories. Remember, if you're resistance training, the goal should always be to push more weight, add more reps, right? Progressively overload. But you can progressively overload regardless of the amount of days you're training, right? If you're doing a full body day, full body split, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're trying to bulk, you're looking to push weight every set, every week, right? You're looking to push 5 pounds on each workout, on each exercise, each workout, right? Monday, you overhead pressing. The following Monday, you want to try to push 5 more pounds than you did the previous Monday. Now, if you want to cut and you want to train 5 days a week, you don't got to worry about pushing weight every time, because in a deficit, strength is going to be less hard to come by. Remember, if you're in a calorie deficit, you're not really going to be pushing for strength gains, because strength is a byproduct of, one, being adequately fed, being adequately recovered, and having a surplus of calories to push that extra weight. When you're in a deficit, which is required for you to lose weight, the strength gain is going to be less and far between, right? That's why I would encourage pushing more reps, adding more sets as your progressive overload. But your goal on your workouts is still to do better than the week before. So if you did a 50 pulls, 100 push-ups today, this week in 8 minutes, your goal next week is to do it in 7 minutes. That's the goal when you're training, calisthenic style, Monday through Friday. If you're trying to train high volume reps and sets, frequently you want to get better at your timed routines, right? You want to add more reps. As you get leaner body weight, reps are going to come easier, right? You're going to lose body fat. The body weight calisthenics is going to get easier. The weightlifting exercises, the squatting, the deadlifting, that's where you're not going to see the strength gains happen. So that's where I push. That's where you can focus more on volume, more time under tension. And again, you could even do Monday chest day, Tuesday back day, Wednesday leg day, Thursday shoulder day, Friday arm day if you want, because it's going to keep you training more frequently, allowing for a higher burn rate in general, right? Allowing you to keep your calorie deficit a lot more easily. So if your goal, again, is to bulk and gain weight, I definitely recommend not training more than 3 days a week, because it's going to be counterproductive to your goals. Let the body train hard during those days. Push heavy weight, train close to failure, and on that next day, on your day off, recover. Eat in a surplus on your training days, eat in a surplus on your off days. All those extra calories are going to be partitioned to building muscle as opposed to adding fat, as long as that you're pushing weight in those given workout days, right? That's the importance of progressive overload. If you're getting stronger, the only byproduct of strength is a bigger muscle. And if you're feeding that muscle more calories week to week, that muscle is just going to keep getting bigger and stronger week to week. And again, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you want to lose weight, you want to lose body fat, shred out, the more frequent training is going to help you increase that calorie burn, help you shred out, and again, help you get your physique more in check, right? Because when you're bulking, you're not going to really see the definition, because you have to expect some body fat's going to come. But when you're training 5 days a week, that's when you can focus more on those isolation exercises, isolating a certain muscle group that you want to see more definition in when you get cut, right? So the training styles differ from bulking and cutting as well, guys. So I hope this gave you a little insight of the best way to go about training for your given goals. If you want to bulk, like I said, train less. If you want to cut and get shredded, train more. Simple as that. Eat in a deficit if you want to cut, eat in a surplus if you want to bulk. Make sure you're progressively overloading. Everything's going to fall into place, guys. If you have a question or comment, leave it in the comment section. Like the video, helps drag them out. Share it with your friends and your family. Like always, guys, I appreciate the support. Peace out. Bar Naturals.